Good morning and welcome to Staying Active with Coach Taylor. Hopefully you guys are up for a challenge or two and ready to get up away from that computer and have some fun. Notice today I'm wearing my sweatsuit or my sweats today because it's a little cool in the house. But to start off, I have a riddle for you. I am what is left when all is said and done. Everything hangs in me before the game is won. Lose me and you will surely fall. All right, what am I? Once again, I am what is left when all is said and done. Everything hangs in me before the game is won. Lose me and you will surely fall. I will give you a clue. Let's see if you can do this for our first warm-up. Bring out one leg. Put out your arms and hold this pose for 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switch legs. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, did you figure out the answer to our riddle? Yep, you guessed it. Today we are focusing on balance. All right, for our first activity we're going to try today, I have 4 cups and a regular piece of paper that you can snag out of the copy machine or just peel off one out of a notebook or a binder. But a piece of paper and 4 cups. These are pretty lightweight, so that's why I have 4. If you have some plastic cups that are a little bit heavier, then you could only use 3 if you'd like. Today's balance activity trick is to place 2 cups with some space in the middle. You are going to place the paper on the top with the ends touching the edges of the cups, and you are going to try and balance a cup in the middle, not on the cups, but in the middle of the paper where nothing is underneath. Because these cups are so lightweight, I am using 2 cups for a little more weight. So the trick is to balance the cup on the paper and support the weight. So as in all magic tricks, everybody knows the magic words are abracadabra. Oh, and that didn't work. Let's try it again. Put that paper up. Ready? Abra. Nothing underneath. Cadabra. Oh, it still doesn't work. All right, so try and figure out this riddle. Once again, in the cups. It still doesn't work. Coach Taylor just doesn't have the magic. We'll come back to this a little bit later and see if you guys can figure out how to balance the cup on the paper when we get back. All right, today we are going to be balancing. If you run into the kitchen and you can grab an item that you can try and balance, you could try a chopstick, you could use a broomstick, you could use a yardstick, you could do a hockey stick, a baseball bat, something that's straight and fairly easily to balance. You could do other objects, but those are going to be a little bit tougher. But I have a little wooden spoon that I'm going to try first, so I can use 1 finger or 2 fingers. I'm going to use my index finger and see if I can balance it. So you guys go grab a little object that you can try and balance. If it's something shorter like a spoon or a knife, hopefully a butter knife, not a sharp knife, then you can try that. But something that's a little bit longer, at least a foot long, probably works a little bit better. Rulers are probably a little bit tougher than a yardstick because that would be longer, but we're going to give it a try. So go find your item, come on back, and we're going to see if we can balance it. So go ahead and pause the video for a second while you do that, and then come right back. All right, now that you have your item, we're going to place it there and we're going to see if we can balance it. It helps to focus on the top and what's the top of the item and see if we can balance it. Back and forth. Ah, wasn't very long. That was only about 6 seconds. Let's see if I can do a little better. 10, 9, 8. Whoop! Nope, that was only 2 seconds. Let's try it again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so I accomplished that. If you want to find something a little bit easier, I happen to have our little broom for our house. If it has a weighted end, this end's heavier than this end. You want the heavier end at the top. So in this case, I'm going to do the same thing. I have one finger. I'm going to try and balance it and see if I can do my 10, maybe even try and go to 20 seconds here. Wish me luck. If you can go find another item that's a little bit longer, it's probably going to be easier to balance. Hopefully it's not something that heavy. Hopefully you're not near something that you could break, so give yourself some space when you're trying this. We don't want to damage anything in the house, but we do want to work on our balancing. All right, so in this case, let me give it a try. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, so this is one that I can balance pretty well, so I'm going to try a couple different things while balancing this. So the first thing I'm going to try is to see if I can balance it, and as I balance it, can I do a circle? See how many circles you can do before it falls. So once again, one finger, you can do right or left. You could try both. You could try balancing it on your knee if you wanted. But in this case, we're going to see how many circles we can do while balancing this. All right, I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to back up a little bit, give myself a little bit of space, and see how I do. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, getting a little busy, 4, 5, halfway there, 6, 7, 8, whew, the room is spinning, 9, let's see if I can do one more, and 10. All right, so Coach Taylor was able to get 10. Now I'm a little dizzy, so I gotta settle a little bit. All right, so once again, try to find something that you can do, that you can balance, and then we're gonna go into a next challenge, which is gonna be walking over shoes. So I'm gonna set this up so you can see it. You'll notice I've set some shoes on the floor. And here, hopefully you can see all those. I had to move one while I was doing my balancing. I'm going to put it back here. And for this activity, I'm going to try and balance my broom while stepping over the shoes. All the way down to the end, turn around and come back, and see how many times I can go back and forth while balancing my little broomstick. So broomsticks work really well, especially if you have something with a little more weight at the top. It's a little bit easier to balance than something that is more even. A yardstick would be a little bit tougher, but if you tape something to the top with a little more weight, then it would be a little bit easier to balance. So once again, we're going to try and step over the shoes while balancing this. So you're going to have to focus on the broom while looking at the shoes at the same time. So a little bit more of a challenge. So wish me luck. Here we go. And to look down and up, step over. Ooh, almost stepped on the shoe. Ooh. Ooh. back. Ah! Alright, I was only able to get one that time because on the way back, I dropped my broom. But I'm going to give it another try because I'm going to do my best. I'm going to have fun, and I'm not going to quit. So we're going to try it again. And to look at the shoes is tough. Oof, I touched it. Ah! Alright. Last try. See if I can make it all the way back. Almost dropped it there. Ah, I didn't make it. Alright. So I wasn't able to get all the way there and back, but at least I got down to there a couple times. But once again, we're doing a little bit of challenge here. And then now, you can try and do some other challenges while balancing things. You can come up with your own ideas. But we're going to go back to the table now and see if we can figure out how to balance that cup on that piece of paper. All right, so let's go back to the table.